Hello everyone, and welcome to our online classroom. And today I want to take you with me on a ride. As you can see from the slide, we will have our English textbook, English for You and Me, for the 7th grade. Are you ready? Let's start. I have a very nice and interesting topic, I hope, for you today. Let's have a look at the screen. So we are at Unit 5, Lesson 3, and this is the first video out of 3. Today we are going to work with pages 80-81. So think for 30 seconds. What do you think these symbols mean? What they are connected with? That's right, they are connected with sports. In this video, we are going to pronounce as quickly as we can, see and practice some conversational formulas, cover discussion points, work with the active vocabulary, and of course describe some sports. Okay, so let's start. What you see on the screen is pronunciation. Today we are going to practice sounds S and Sh. If you look at the task, we need to read as quickly as you can. Sporty sorts in sporty shorts play all sorts of sporty sports. I will do it one more time. Sporty sorts in sporty shorts play all sorts of sporty sports. Now you try it. Great, good job everyone. Okay. Next thing that we are going to do is conversational practice, some conversational formulas. Now tell me please, in what circumstances would you say, do you go in, out for sports? What's your favorite sport? What sport do you go in, out for? Yes, that's right. You say all these conversational formulas when you talk about sports. Let's look at the young lady. How does she interact? My favorite sport is... I enjoy. I am really good at. I am going in, out for. Now, you can pause the video and practice it by yourselves. Good job, everyone. Let's go on. Look at the slides. You see some discussion points. I would like us to tackle each single question. I will read them for you. What is your favorite sport as a spectator or a participant? Remember, spectator, participant. What skills and training does it need? What do you think the main benefits of sports are? What distinguished national athletes do you know? Remember, athletes. What do you know about the last Olympic Games? And if you look at the last question from our discussion points, you have a reflection. How do you understand the lesson quote? You can see it in the left corner of the screen. Now, I challenge you. I want you to comment on in 25-30 words on the quote of the lesson. Alright, so let's continue. What you see on this slide, you see some words in red. They are taken from the previous slide and they are circled. Let's repeat together with me. Spectator, spectator, participant, participant, skills, skills, benefits, main benefits, benefits, distinguished, distinguished, athletes, athletes. All right, let's go on. In order to sound as natural as a native speaker, we need to master some vocabulary. The active vocabulary that we have in our textbook is the following. What you see on the screen, these are the keywords of today's lesson. I'm going to read them. I will repeat them twice for you. The first category are nouns. Weightlifting, weightlifting, referee, referee, hockey stick, hockey stick, wrestling, wrestling, sprint, sprint, contest, contest, puck, puck, surfing, surfing, hang gliding or water skiing, hang gliding, water skiing, mountaineering or climbing, mountaineering, climbing, Now if you look at the word climbing, B is not pronounced because it's a silent letter. I will repeat, climbing. Let's continue. We go to the second category, verbs and phrases. To score the victory, to score the victory. To end in a draw, to end in a draw. To even, to even. To serve the ball, to serve the ball. To set records, to set records. And the last category, adjectives. Lasting, required, decisive, decisive. Alright everyone, so I would like you to remember one thing. You can always pause the videos, go forward or rewind them and repeat the things that you think you need to repeat. So now you can pause the video and try to repeat the words again. Alright, what we have here, the authors of the textbook propose us to practice. So you see here some words in your right side and you have some definitions in your left side. What I suggest is to try to match the definitions with the words. You can pause the video and work. Well done everyone, let's continue. Alright everyone, let's check together. What you see on the screen are the answers. Check if you have the same. If not, you can practice more. Let's move on. Another exercise that we have here on this slide, this time we have to fill in with the words in green. You can pause the video and do the activity by yourselves, and then we will check. Welcome back. Let's check together. Weightlifting has less supporters than football. You won't be able to play hockey without a hockey stick and a puck. Their team scored the victory in the competition. Champions in different sport events set new records every year. Soon after the game had started, Mike scored the first goal. When we were at the seaside last year, we used to go in for hang gliding and surfing. A 100-meter sprint competition was held at our school last month. It was a keen competition and still the game ended in a draw. Now I will repeat the words in blue. Weightlifting, hockey stick, puck, scored the victory, set records, scored, hang gliding, surfing, sprint, ended in a draw. Good job everyone. Let's move on. Alright everyone, let's have a look at this slide. What you see on your left side, there are some sports, types of sports. And you have some numbers. What you see on your right side, you have the titles of the sports. Now I would like you to pause the video and try to match the sport with the picture. Good job everyone. Let's check together. On this slide you see the answers. So number 1 is figure skating. Number 5 is mountaineering. Number 6, tennis. Number 9, horse racing. Number 8, football. Number 2, slalom skiing. Number 7, motor racing. Number 4, snowboarding. Number 3, speed skating. If you have the same answers, good job. If no, check one more time. Alright everyone, if you have the same answers, good job. If no, try again. On this slide, you see the same types of sports, but another task you have. You have to look at the pictures and say which of the sports you find, and you have lots of adjectives. I will read the adjectives for you. Boring, expensive, dangerous, enjoyable, exciting, interesting, difficult, widespread, attractive, elegant, and romantic. I want to challenge you. If you look above me, you can see a bubble with a task. The task says, write 80-word paragraph describing your favorite sports using the adjectives that we have just read together. What I want you to remember is that whenever you write a piece of writing, try to use the active vocabulary of the lesson that you have studied. And don't forget about linking words. But for the most active ones, I have another challenge. I want you to do some research. I want you to find out who the father of the Olympic Games is. What do the rings symbolize? Remember the rings from the first slide? Why do they have these particular colors? And what are the Olympic symbols can you name? I want you to write a report or a paragraph or an essay. It's up to you. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care and stay safe. Bye.